Colin Smith here from Photoshop Cafe. I'm here right now with Matthew Jordan Smith at his studio. And how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good, actually. It's been a good day, and I'm here with you guys being interviewed, and what's better than that, huh?
Right, absolutely. So anyway, I'm sure a lot of people have seen your work everywhere.
Hopefully.
I've seen your work everywhere. And now a lot of people are probably curious, who is the man behind the camera?
I'm a guy who loves photography. I love what I do. I love sharing it with the world, and even more than that, I love sharing how I do it with the world, because it's this wonderful feeling about giving back and helping the next generation get there as well.
So tell me about your journey. How did you get started in photography?
How did I get started? How long do you have? My father turned me on to photography by giving me a camera as a kid, and but more than just giving me the camera, he walked me through the process of processing my first images, and seeing them come up, in the developer. It turned a light on for me, and from that point on, I've been in love with photography. And even though we don't shoot film like that as much anymore, I still shoot films for my personal work, but it's more of a digital world these days. But I've been in love with photography ever since I was a kid, man, and it gets better and better and better every day. I'm creating something new each and every day, and it's like, my thumbprint on those images, and it's a great feeling.
Because I've kind of got a feeling from you, and it's, talk to you for more than 20 seconds, and it's pretty obvious you're very passionate about photography. I mean, this is not just a job for you. I mean, you just love this. I mean, I've seen some of your personal work on the walls out there, which is gorgeous.
Thank you.
When did you first realize that, hey, I love taking photos, but I can actually make a living out of this?
That's a good question. Because it was always a love, and at first a hobby. And then it evolved into being a career. And I didn't really get that it could be a career until I read a book by Gordon Parks as a kid. And in this book, he was, making a living as a photographer. And that never even occurred to me. I thought it was like just a hobby, something you did for fun. You have your hobby, things that you love, and then you have your job, what you do. And reading that book kind of switched it for me. So now my career, my job, is what I love doing, and that's the best thing in the world, because it's not like you're going to the office and working 9 to 5. You're doing what you love, so I can do it all day, all night. It doesn't matter, because I love doing it, and that's a great feeling.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I mean, because you find your passion and you never work a day of your life, right?
That's very true. They say that, and it's very, very true. Sometimes I'm working on projects, and I work till 1, 2 in the morning because I love doing it. And you're right. When you find that thing that you love, that you enjoy, that you don't see as work, it's the best thing in the world. And you don't really work like you work at an office, a 9 to 5 job. It's a different. Finding your passion is key. And finding your passion, once you do that, and you put your passion and turn it into your career, you're on another level altogether.
So you mentioned, just a little bit, how things are changing, things are going digital. Film is, you use it a lot in your own personal work, but in your commercial work, you're shooting all digital now. I assume, you're shooting on your Sony camera there.
My Sony A900 here that I shoot a lot. This is what I use for a lot of my jobs now. It's all digital. And I love this camera. It's great. It's easy to work with. Sharp lenses. And cameras are getting better and better and better. Here we are in 2011. I'm sure, the next 2 years, who knows, we'll probably be having some little ball that can shoot pictures for us, and and then it will still come down to being the artist, being the creator, and having that eye to put it all together. And that won't change. You still need to be the creator. No matter how much cameras change and evolve and get better, and lights become better, it'll always be the tool. You'll still need to be the creator and create your image and be the artist. It's like your navigation in your car. Before, you knew how to get someplace by going through, looking at a map, and you figured it out, and then you know how to get there. But for the navigation, with me anyway, with the navigation, I'll plug it in. I don't even pay attention. I just follow the route to get there, and have no clue how I got there. In photography, you need to know how to get there. So I think you need to always know the basics. So you can not just only get a great picture in the back of the camera, but understand how to get it. So you can create it anytime you want to, and create it over and over again. That's how you have a career as a photographer. As cameras change, you still need the knowledge to know how to create. That won't change. Not that part.
So it comes down to creativity then.
Creativity and knowledge, yeah. You can't get enough of both.
So, speaking of creativity and knowledge, I understand you just finished a video with us, which shares a lot of both of those.
A lot of great time. We had a great time, shooting and having fun and shooting beautiful models. That was very cool, actually. But I got to have fun with the whole crew and my team, the hair, the makeup, the models. It was just a great time altogether. But we also had a lot of fun because we were being creative. And it wasn't just me, but it was the entire crew being creative. And you've got to see this. We had so much fun doing it. You've got to see this video. It was incredible.
So what does someone expect to learn from this?
Oh my God, everything from how to light, to how to shoot, to how to work with models, how to be comfortable in front of the camera, how to your subjects feeling good in front of the camera, how to work for team. And team stands for together, each achieves more. We're going to go through the whole process of a photo shoot, so you'll see it from A to Z, and then see these final images come out as well. We have some great models. We have a great team. And we have a lot of fun. So you'll see the process of lighting. You'll see the process of working with different lights. How to use some of my favorite tools, being my great cameras with great lenses or great lights, and how to manipulate and shape and make your shots. It's a great video. We had a good time shooting. So come check it out.
Yes, I've seen it. The images are stunning. I mean, this is not your typical training video of your plastic-faced person. I mean, you really got some life going on here. These are exciting pictures. You got crazy hair and makeup. I mean, this is pretty cool stuff.
Pretty for real. We have a great time. I don't want to just do like plain shots. I like having a lot of fun because that's what it's like on daily grind. You're being forced. You're being pushed to be creative, not forced. You're being pushed to be creative, and when I'm doing things for myself, I'm pushing myself to be creative by playing around and having fun, and that's the process. So come along and watch the process. It's quite a ride.